Hey there, it's Nate. And may I just say that you are amazing. Every day you make thousands of different choices for thousands of different outcomes. You are you, and you make choices only you would make. You are unique and individual, but what makes you, you? Scientists and philosophers have been debating what makes us for millennia. Plato spoke of a mythical element called the aether, which according to Plato entangled all living and non-living things together. But what makes me alive and not, say, this night, for example? All Plato could see is that some things moved around and other things, like this night, didn't. They just did what I asked them to. Some things just stood there. Plato theorized that there had to be a difference in how they operated. Because of this, Plato had the idea that something had to separate living things from dead things, and it couldn't be the ether because that interacted with all things living or dead. So Plato came up with a different theory, one that the Greeks weren't familiar with: the soul. The soul is the first incarnation of the idea of consciousness. The idea that not only does your body do what your mind tells it to do, but your soul actually directs your mind in what to do. Your body is just luggage, and your soul was in essence you. In the 1600s, philosophers like John Locke and René Descartes started to rewrite the ideas of the soul into a more secular, humanistic theory, to break all ties with the religious perspectives that were shared in the past. This is where the first ideas of consciousness started to appear in science rather than religion. In recent decades, with advancements in neuroscience and psychology, the conversation on consciousness has continued to escalate in scientific fields all over the map. But for the more answers that are thought up, the more questions arise. The first big one of which is the problem of other minds. This problem examines a couple of issues. The main one being that you can't prove that I'm conscious. You can only prove that you're conscious. For all you know, your entire life could be a dream, one where ultimately your mind is in control. I mean, yeah, I may be standing here and talking to you, but how do you know that that's my will? Or that I even have a will in the first place? I may just be a psychological zombie making decisions that you, someone else, or the universe designed me to make. How do you even know that I or anyone else is making their own decisions? Think of an animal like a cow. What do? They eat, sleep, repeat, right? Most people don't think that these animals have hopes or dreams or make decisions for their own benefit. We often view animals as just there. They make decisions for their species' survival, not themselves, not their loved ones, just because they're evolutionarily designed to make those decisions. When we expand this hypothesis out to animals, we just decide what is or isn't conscious. There is no set of rules to define what is or isn't conscious. We just give some things the benefit of the doubt and others we don't. But if there's anything we know, it's that we ourselves are conscious. But do we even know that even? This brings up problem number 2, the problem of our minds. Your mind, where the magic happens. You make decisions every day, you create your own thoughts and your own dreams. Or do you? To put life into perspective, we have stages that define our lives. But some philosophers have theorized that that wasn't you. I mean, how do we know that the person that went to bed last night woke up? Or that the person that started this video finished it? I mean, you have memories. Obviously, those memories are yours, right? Well, not necessarily. The theory of last Thursdayism states that the universe was created last Thursday. We know that your memories are physical objects inside your brain, so what's to say that the universe couldn't have created you with your memories? This theory sounds ridiculous, right? Well, I'd agree with you, but try to disprove it. I mean, seriously, I'd love to hear your arguments in the comments, as well as suggestions on other ideas on consciousness and your soul and what makes you you in general. Because honestly, this is one of the fastest growing topics in science today, and there just aren't that many conclusive thoughts out there yet. The fact that consciousness is such a new field to science means that I can't really give you a clear and cut answer today. But I can tell you that the fact that you are asking these questions proves that you might just be the one to find out the answer. And remember to subscribe and like for more content. Remember to share this video with your friends if you enjoyed it or learned something. And comment down below on your suggestions or ideas on this topic. This video's featured fan is photonic symmetry. Remember to join my Discord to recommend video ideas, post fan art, ask me questions live, and participate in challenges and giveaways to win prizes and get your name featured in videos like photonic symmetry. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.